In this video, we will use the quadratic formula to solve for x for two problems. This will be the first problem, and the second problem will be this. So let's do the first problem. So in order to do the quadratic formula, it's going to be this. X would equal minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c divided by 2a. And where our a value for us in this problem would be 1, would be the number here. And since we don't have a number, it's simply 1. Our b value would be this number right here, so that's going to be 3. And our c value would be this value right here, and also the negative, so negative 4. And now we simply plug in these numbers for our equation to solve for x. And so we could say that x is equal to minus b, so minus 3, plus or minus the square root of b squared, so 3 squared minus 4 times a was 1, times c was negative 4, divided by 2a, so divided by 2. So 2 times 1. And so this in turn would equal minus 3 plus or minus the square root. So 3 squared is 9 plus negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. Negative 4 times negative 4 would be plus 16 divided by 2. And we know that 9 plus 16 is 25. And so the square root of 25 would be 5. And so we would get x is equal to minus 3 plus or minus. So the square root of 25 is 5 divided by 2. And so we would get two answers. One possible answer for x would be negative 3 minus 5 divided by 2, or negative 3 plus 5 divided by 2. So negative 3 minus 5 is negative 8. Negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4. Or negative 3 plus 5 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So this is what x would equal. So x is equal to minus 4 or 1. And so now we'll do the second problem using the exact same method. So we want to use the quadratic formula to solve for x. And so for us, now our a value is 3, our b value is 5, and our c value is negative 8. And now we simply plug in these numbers into our equation here. So we can say that x is equal to minus b minus 5 plus or minus the square root of b squared, so 5 squared, minus 4a is 3, times c is negative 8, divided by 2a. So 2 times a is 3. And so this right here would equal, x would equal minus 5 plus or minus the square root. So 5 squared is 25. Negative 4 times 3 is negative 12. Negative 12 times negative 8 is 96. So plus 96 divided by 2 times 3 is 6. And so we know that 25 plus 96 would be 121. And so next we would say is equal to minus 5 plus or minus the square root. 25 plus 96 is 121 divided by 6. And we know that the square root of 121 is 11. So this would equal minus 5 plus or minus 11 divided by 6. So we're almost there. So we would finally get x is equal to minus 5 minus 11 divided by 6, or minus 5 plus 11 divided by 6. And so x would equal minus 5 minus 11 is minus 16 divided by 6. And so we can simplify that by saying minus 8 over 3, or minus 5 plus 11 is 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1. So x is equal to 1. So these two would be our possible answers. And that's all we need to do to solve for x using the quadratic equation.